Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Belgium.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
And they've got a throw. Lukaku might just make this. Openda receives it in a good position here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in.
And the finish! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Belgium finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
He's having a pop! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket and some! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
We're looking at a different game now.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. De Winter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Van Aken, Luca Bacchio, now it's Openda. Van Aken, Openda.
Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Iran have the chance to go the other way.
De Bruyne. Lukaku.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side.
Luca Bacchio! Superb from Luca Bacchio! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And the comeback is complete.
There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
Oh, good take in a good area.
And they've been given a corner. Corner number 2 then.
He leaps for it! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here! Great corner, and he did the rest.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Belgium clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Belgium have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in control at 3-1.
Can he finish? And he stuck it away. On the cusp of half-time, he delivers with perfect timing.
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, well measured. It's a pretty loose pass. That's it, 45 minutes up. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Belgium leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2.
Please make sure to watch the screen for an information bulletin from the Regional Police Department.
So we're underway for the second half. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Onana. Chance here to counter. That has been cut short. Pass somewhat off target. Meunier. Nicked it back promptly. Lukebakio. Van Aken. Great defending, strong and determined. Now, can they get him away? Good ball, good take. And he's there to clear it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Now he's off and running. And he was quick to react. Can he get on the end of this? Belgium needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And no surprise, that's a booking. It's just beyond his reach. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the ball is out of play. Onana. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped.
He's having a hit!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Aken, and he whips it in. And that should get the job done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pinches it off him. That's an imaginative pass. And it's De Bruyne. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Openda, and it's made its way to him.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Threads one in.
Iran really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Meunier clears. De Bruyne. De Bruyne charging forward, the ball at his feet. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Shot chance! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van Aken. It's a searching pass.
Belgium surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Onana. Belgium do have a chance to counter here. It's come to nothing. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Luca Bacchio. De Bruyne. Luca Bacchio. Openda. And the shot! Well taken goal. 2 ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Substitution for Belgium, number 20.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Belgium have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Now it's Luca Bacchio. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Luca Bacchio has been caught there, it's a foul. What a save! Terrific reactions! Oh, smart save, he had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Closing in. Goes for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets! Drama at the death! Is there time for one more twist? Piercing! And that's it.
Belgium have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback.